you are a group of students coming from Rampur going to an ancient temple at Hara Jungle in a jeep and have to return by 12:30 p.m. to attend a reception. A jeep ran out of petrol and came to a halt nearby the junction at Rampur and Jumudi, so nearby the shop that I mentioned. So when you go down to the bus stop, you are approached by the shopkeeper who was in a state of excitement. He told you that a group of persons stayed in a motel. So M is the motel that was given. So who came down, who had come in two vans to buy cigarettes. He overheard them speaking that they are planning to abduct the MLA at 10 a.m. in a function in Shanta. So Shanta is the village at the right and middle, like the top part. He also said that they gave the impression of being the coach when you are listening to him, a resident of Bagpat working in the granite stones. So GS or BS would be, I think, the granite stones. Not sure. Bagpat granite stones it might be. So factory came into a two-wheeler. He said that he was looking for his son who had run away with jewels to Ramnagar few hours back and requested you to help him tracing him. When you're planning to help him, you found a caretaker in a motel, come to a shop looking for those two vans. As you happen to be there, he showed you a diary found in only two rooms where they had stayed. It contained some plans for looting the local Grameen bank at Bagpat and poisoning the water tank at Babspa simultaneously at 10:30 p.m. He requested you to help him tackle the problem. The time now is 9 a.m. As bold and aspiring young men, what you do? So you are not allowed to use any means of communication like phones are that, if you see. Other than that, everything available, you can utilize it. Yes. We'll start off with the discussion from 10:32. Yeah.
Where is Rampur?
Okay, Rampur is. Just have a look onto the map. So Rampur, if you see, it should be Ramnagar, not Rampur.
Okay, and I have a doubt regarding timing also. Like the water tank poisoning is planned at 10:30 p.m. Is it really p.m. or a.m.?
So like 12:30 p.m. भी लिखा है ना, या उसको AM में चेंज कर लेना, 10:30 AM में चेंज कर लेना.
Okay.
Okay, time is up, everyone. Please start off with the discussion.
Everyone, as of 8 students, I think we can divide our group into 2, 4, and 2 subgroups.
Okay, before that, please turn on your cameras, everyone. Like if everyone is participating, please do turn on your cameras.
Yeah, and for prioritizing the problems, I think we prioritize the first problem as a like poisoning water. and after that abduct of MLA, and after that looting the Grameen Bank, and after that the jewels, the boy who stolen, and at last the petrol problem in Navadvip.
Friend, if we see the timing of problems, so we can see that our first priority is the MLA abduction because there is a time mentioned at 10 a.m. and poisoning of water tank 10:30.
10 yes, I agree. Yes, yes,
Yeah, we
agree.
can go with that thing also, like by interchanging the abduct of MLA at the first priority, just because we have to be careful in the poisoning of water, because if it happens, it takes a lot of people in danger, just because it is a water tanker also.
Yes, but we have more time now
But
to solve
quickly,
those
so we
problems
can
as compared to
investigate that.
MLA abduction.
Okay, okay, no issues, no worries.
Yeah, so let's send one person to Shanta village so he can go there and inform the authorities about the abduction.
One group
And
can, we can send
if
there
you're talking about friend,
interesting people.
if you're talking about the resources, too, we can say that we have two van and bus station and also passerby. We can take a help of those and also villager.
Like they already informed that the two van or already left, like for the effort. So we can't have that. This person can take the help of take the help from the bus stop, because the bus stop is nearby to the
Like
Yes, we
if they
can
see
get
that,
some there from the bus stop. It is a junction, so there.
yeah, the first thing I think there's a forest house is there. So I think we can find a forest officials or personals is available there, so we can take help from them. It is nearby.
And actually, if we go through the narrative, too, we are the at the junction at that time. So if
Yeah,
we just like as you said, कि we go to forest and inform the forest official. So at the place of that, we can do one thing, just like our first group involving two member by using jeep. They went to they went to Santa village. Might be it is near about 6 kilometer from the junction, and they take it took some might be 30 minutes to reach there and inform. Actually, as we know now, when any MLA or any MP came at any place, so before coming him,
yeah,
their security also available there. We
yeah,
inform
definitely.
his security.
Yeah. For before this, we can do one thing. Like we have a motor bike. We have a bike person who came to us by a two wheeler. So like we have out of petrol in our jeep, so we can borrow petrol from the motorbike. Like it is easy to like to take petrol out of motorbike, or rather in the main roads there are small shops is available there who are selling petrol for the emergencies issue. Like in highway or the main junction road, you always see that there's a small shops which sells petrol, so we can borrow petrol for our jeep, and by using our jeep we went to the Shanta village.
Yes,
We
yes.
also need
And
to send one person to the police station. So let's say he goes to the Jhumri police station because that will be more accessible for Shanta and Bapat village.
as poisoning the water
I think you should send 4 people to the Bhagavad village so that two
yeah,
problems can be solved simultaneously. And it prevents
definitely, like
children's
we can
death.
inform all the things to them, like the police personnel who are available there about the abduction of MLA and the looting of
Yes,
banks,
yes.
the poison problem, and all the things we can inform them. And on the other side, simultaneously, a person from a bike from junction to went to the forest house, to the forest
So,
house.
so
They can,
one thing, if we solve the problem of the MLA, then would the problem of the poisoning of water be solved or not?
yeah, exactly. That's why
Uh,
I'm trying to go. We can went to the forest house where the forest officials should be there. So two people went to the there and informed the forest officials, as it is a forest area. where the water tank is available in the Bapsa. So they can also went there and look after the if there is something happens there. They can also handle if the police is unable to handle that problem.
And one thing we can also do, our two member or one member went to the Bapsa village and close the tank supply. And at the parallel side, we can also do. Yes, yes. And on the parallel side, we can also do one thing. Actually, the timing of poisoning of tank and looting a bank are same time. Our one group sent to Bapsa and one group sent to just like a Bapat village. And the group went to Bapsa village. They closed that water supply and informed the villager not use the water. And also the other group who went to Bapat village, they might be 7 or 8 kilometers away from the junction. It took some more mainly actually there is a kacha road. It took some might be 1 hour, not 1 hour, 45 minutes to 50 minutes. So we can just like inform the bank security officials. If we and we need to reach 10 a.m.
We are left with one more problem, that is the jewel thief. So as we come from Ramnagar only, so we can send the left out persons to the bike person, so that they can go with the person and find their son, and they will have to wait in Ramnagar only.
Okay, 2 minutes.
How many person are left? They can search mostly in the jewel shop because that person can try to sell those.
Yes.
Yeah, we can
do
set
that
a
thing.
local jewelry shop at the Ramnagar village. Ramnagar, at the main roads or the highway at that places.
And at last we can say that they all group met at the junction maximum at 11 a.m. and after that they went to reception party.
So I think discussion has been done. Please nominate someone.
I would nominate Anand.
Anand.
Yeah, Anand.
Yeah.
Okay, Anand, please go ahead. Yes.
Am I audible properly? And might be there is any background noise.
A little bit random. But
Actually, you are not audible, Tapasya. Am I audible properly?
Yes, Anand.
Thanks to all for nominating me for group narration. First of all, we go through the narrative. We find many problem, and our problem is with priority. Just like our first problem is abduction of PM, abduction of MLA, and second is the poisoning of tank, and third is the third problem is the looting of bank, and fourth is the tracking of boys. If you go through the solution, so our first group went to the Santa village, and it is near about the 6 kilometer away from the junction. By using the van, they reached near about 9. Took a time. They reached there 9:30 p.m. 9:30 a.m. and they informed the security of MLA. And after that, our second group went to the Bapsa village, and one of them member we can, as my one friend include, one of member went to the forest and informed the forest official, and two member went to the Bapsa village near about 5 kilometer. They took on minimum 30 minutes, and we reached there and closed the tank, and also informed the villager not to use the water. And after that, our third group including two members, went to the Bagpat village, and it near about 8 kilometers away from the junction. It took near 45 minutes near about, and reached there and informed the bank official about the uh, bank robbery. And our fourth group, with just like by using the motor of the person who came there, uh, going with them, going with them, and also inform the jewelry shops about the problem, and by that way they track the able to find the person and also help them, and at last they all meet at the junction and near about 11 a.m. and they went to the reception party. Thank you, friends.
So anyone like to add anything? Okay. Before moving on to the feedback, like one approach that we can use in solving GPs to make it easier, individual solution may like it be easier for everyone. So before looking at the map, look at the problems first. ये problems कहाँ कहाँ पे है उसको समझ आने की जरूरी नहीं है. Just know how the priority of the problems would go. So that is irrespective of the area that you would be getting you would be solving the problem. So let's say that MLA is being abducted somewhere else. The water poisoning is being would be happening somewhere else. So all of that would be happening at a certain point of time. So at the first instance, what we should look is the time. उसके बाद several problems को complete करने के बाद what we can do is we can find for solutions in that. Solutions आने के time पे you can look onto the map, you can refer the map कि यहाँ पे यहाँ होने वाला है, यहाँ पे यहाँ होने वाला है. So according to the sequential form of solving the problem, it will be easier. क्योंकि first में क्या रहता है, यहाँ पे location ये है, यहाँ पे location ये है, like our brain gets like a little bit disturbed in that. So in that, what we can do is first look onto the problem without referring to the map. We can do that approach also. For now, I'm saying, or like if you are finding an issue in solving the GP, and after that you can look onto the map. Like when you are solving the problem, just refer the time. Time is the most important reference given in that problems. So after that, like you would be prioritizing everything related to time, and after the prioritization, you can go on for solutions. So in solutions, you can relate with the map. Relate with the map. The relation with the map would come by mentioning a distance. So everyone has like failed to mention distance now over here. So in that, अगर map second phase में आता है, that means the distance would be covered in that. So this can be done. Next time we can try to implement it. Yeah, we'll move on to the feedback. Yes, feedback for in election. Aman didn't participated. So Anand, feedback for Anand.
When he mentioned that distance is 8 and 7 kilometers, he said the timings will be 30 minutes. So I find a mismatch in both of these, like 7 to 8 kilometers.
Actually, some part of the our distance is the by going through. Just we use the kacha rasta na. This take might be more time as compared to any road and highway.
But 30 minutes is much more.
Like in 30 minutes, we can cover a distance of more than 20 kilometers.
Yes.
If you think that.
Okay.
Okay. So like in Kacha road, you can reduce your speed by half or 1/3. Let's say you're traveling at 60 kilometers per hour. In a Kacha road, you'll be traveling for around 40 kilometers. So you can calculate according to that. Like half to like 1/3, I would say. 2/3. Sorry. The distance the speed would be like that only. And
next time I'll care.
You participated really well. Participation was very fine, and narration was also to a level it was good. I think it was your first time narrating, na? So it was a good attempt. Yes. So please improve on that. If anyone has written the GPA solution, please do share uh, on the app, no, on the group of Telegram. So yes, we'll move on to Vanshika's feedback. Any feedback for Vanshika?
As per me, no issue.
Okay. Any other feedback for Vanshika? Okay, Vanshika, everything was covered. Since you are one of the most experienced people over here, you should try to lead the group. So this can be done from your side. Okay. This goes for everyone who were participating right from the start. So they can try to lead the group. At a certain point, if someone gets stuck or if the group is stuck onto something, on a certain problem, you should move the group ahead. So this can be done.
Okay, I'll do it for the next time.
Yeah, fine. Next is for, I think Dheeraj didn't participated. So Garvita.
Her point was good, but might be she can improve her participation.
Participation was okay. Garvita, no issues from my side. Or related to participation, you are improving. No, not audible also. So you are improving on your participation. You are improving on your confidence. So that is a good thing. Apart from that, yes, you can improve. There is a scope of improvement everywhere for everyone. So just try to implement that.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, next is for, I think Himanshu will rejoin. So before Himanshu will, yes, okay. Feedback for Himanshu.
Is it fine now?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So feedback for Himanshu.
He provided logical points. Like in the solution, he was mentioning that petrol issue and he was like, overall, it was fine.
As per me, no issue.
मुझे कुछ ऐसा लगा कि पेट्रोल इशू को बाद में लाना चाहिए था, क्योंकि वी आर मतलब अभी तो हमारे पास प्रॉब्लम है एंड वी आर ऑन द जंक्शन, सो वी कैन टेक द हेल्प ऑफ पासेस बाय एंड व्हीकल्स देयर, तो पेट्रोल प्रॉब्लम को हम लोग बाद में रख सकते हैं.
Yes. Or else if you find any like petrol wala location जो petrol बेचते हैं, या फिर if you can ask the people nearby and you can find petrol, then your resources get like your resources is increased, na?
Yeah, we can. I put it down the petrol issue first, just because we can use our own jeep to went to the village area. That's why.
Yes. So like you should solve GPE on probability. So you should be always on the positive side of probability. So you should assume कि वहाँ पे पेट्रोल होगा ही होगा. There will be a like रेस्ट हाउस भी था वहाँ पे. रेस्ट हाउस में most of the time पेट्रोल होता है. So you can assume that. No issues in that.
Yeah.
Yes. Next is for Pranjal.
Like I have a few doubts.
Okay.
Yeah, like in the common narration, Anant mentioned like the 4 groups or the 5 groups, like, and we are the 8 peoples. Like 4 was went for the to the village, like where the MLA function was happening, and after that one for went for the forest house to inform the forest officials. 2 went for the like Ramnagar area to find the boy, and other 2 went for the banking and even after that he sent 2 persons for the closing the water tank. So it is exceeding the people, like what we have resources. So it is exceeding, like how we are sending too many
Yes.
people. And like I
Which
also put that
yes. Yes.
I put that point ki if we are informing the forest officials about the water tank problem, so like 1 person went there and like forest officials go to the like water tank place and they can close the water tank. So we can like avoid by sending 2 people at the water tank.
Yes.
We can reduce
So
like
like yes, for that what I've mentioned key, if anyone has anything to include in the common group story, then you should include there at that point. Otherwise, उसका अगर उसका point missed out कर लिया आनंद ने narration के time पे, then you can include after that. There is no issues. He like the person, the group nominates would tell everything. Even nervousness भी होता है वहाँ पे, and all these things happen. So he might he might have it might have slipped out from his mind. So उस time पे you can mention we have discussed this, but at the common solution it was being said like that. So we can change it in that.
okay, like
Yes.
so I got that.
Yes, please.
Actually, I thought that we send a 2 person to the just like a MLA abduction place, and they reach there near about 9:30.
Okay.
9:30, and after informing the security, they come back. While coming back, they went to the Bagpat village. Yes, because bank robbery timing was 10:30.
So the problem is with the specification. Like you have specified. We these are the two people. These are the same two people who would be going their location. So if that is not being specified, the group or the GTO or anyone of the SSS would consider it key you are taking two people from outside. So this is the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, and one more thing, and then you can add in the starting point, like you can mention the group number of peoples we are have and like how we are dividing our group. So you miss that part also, like Badin so
Yes, yes. I have missed it.
yeah.
Hmm. Next is for Pranjul.
I think Pranjul joined bit late, so he tried to put points.
Yes, Pranjul, just be careful with the participation. You are participating at a place where someone has started speaking. So this creates a negative impact. It might be an issue with the network. I'm not sure, but just try to avoid that.
Okay, Vidyasagar.
Yes. You have to find your time. Like as you had, like as you did previously, you should try to do that. Yes. Yeah. Next is for Tapaswini.
Voice issue. Like I couldn't hear her properly. What she was saying on just skip.
Okay, a voice issue, Tapaswini. Apart from that, yes, you can improve on the participation. So, few of the issues that I faced was when Anand completed his point. So there was a long due of like क्या कहते हैं उसको gap था उसमें. No one utilized that. Everyone was waiting for someone to speak up. This should be done. This can be improved. Yes, Himanshu.
Yeah, like sometimes as of I feel like if someone put that point and it is little bit illogical, or rather we can do anything which is more better for our solving GP. So लाइक डायरेक्टली किसी को कट करना या उसके पॉइंट को इनवैलिड बोलना, या किस तरीके से उसको एंगेज कर सकते हैं कि नेगेटिव शो ना हो कि वी आर जस्ट कटिंग दैट पर्सन और वी आर डोमिनेटिंग द ग्रुप लाइक
in GPE you have to give logical solution. You have to persuade him कि उसको बोलना है कि ये solution ये logical नहीं है. You have to give reasons. उसको directly बोल सकते हैं कि this won't be working as per our way of approaching things. So this won't be working. So this is the reason why it wouldn't be working. तो अगर हम ये कहेगा तो this thing of like cutting someone or dominating someone would go away. आप उसको समझा रहे हैं उसमें क्योंकि उसमें प्रॉब्लम है and that problem wouldn't be solved in that approach. So Dheeraj, are you available at 6 in the afternoon, in the evening I would say? Okay, so we'll change our timing to 6 p.m. from Friday. I have my Friday off, so we can change our timing to 6 p.m. Then after that we can like maintain the timing at 6 only. Yeah. So you can do like that. Like उसको बता सकते हैं कि यहाँ पे ये solution ये probable solution है, तो उसमें आप ऐसा approach ऐसा करना चाहिए. This can be done, and this should be done, I would say.
Okay, I will make sure that on the next time.
Yes. Tapaswini, I have mentioned that you need to improve your participation. You have like you can keep your camera at a very right angle because we are not able to see you properly. Like some part बस थोड़ा सा ही था आप जो दिख रहे थे.
थोड़ा सा वो कैमरा क्लोज हो जाता है तो सुनने का you can
close
bit far.
Just try to yes.
Go ahead.
You can keep your camera a little bit farther. तो उसमें ये अच्छे से मतलब आपका जो हैंड मूवमेंट या फिर है आपका बॉडी मूवमेंट आपको ये हमको दिख जाएगा ना, तो will seem more confident.
Actually, the issue is that I'm facing some issues with my phone, so I'm not able to get your voice. That is why I put my phone closer to myself. So that is the issue. I will try to fix it very soon by buying any